Beep, 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 beep. Hey up, peeps. Nice cup of the old lungo. Oh, let's start the day as we want to go on, which is productive. A productive day. I'm over my slump. I had a bit of a slump. Didn't want to do anything, like a fat blob on the couch watching TV. You know, grumpy jester. Grumpy jester, but now I'm feeling better. I hope you're well too. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Become a warrior teacher, buy me a coffee. Become a Jesterite. All the usual stuff, but share if you can. Subscribe, put your notifications on, the usual, yeah? Let's begin with something that I've been sent by one of my warrior teacher folk, okay? So there's a website called Byline Times. And from what I can gather, they're pretty much insane, but go and have a look and see what you think. Called Byline Times. Links as usual are in the doobries for your perusal, okay? And this one is about the rather marvellous Suella Braverman, okay? And the title is, it says here, Reportage, right? The title is Holding Back Progress During Crisis of Confidence for Minority Communities. Braverman's Meetings with Controversial Policing Pressure Group. Senior police officers are alarmed. I just can't see. You look at these senior police officers. These are together people generally, right? There's some that aren't, but generally they're together. Senior police officers are alarmed by former Home Secretary's meeting with Fair Cop, which promotes nationalist ideology and has links to the Reclaim Party. How you doing, Fair Cop? All right, Harry? Right. We're all right-wing now. We're all right-wing now. So this is like, I think these are the people that, when you go over to the window is stretched so far to the left. These are the ones with the dildo of bummery, the left dildo of bummery, stuck firmly up them. Right, that's what I think. But that's because it's Byline Times, and I think that's their general take. But you go and have a look. Let me know in the comments what you think. So it says, former Home Secretary Suella Braverman, is it Braverman or Braverman? I never know, met with controversial policing pressure group. Right, so that's what you are now, Fair Cop. Controversial policing pressure group. It's not that you're holding them to account. You're a controversial policing pressure group. It's not that you're dealing with like nut jobs that are bothering the hell out of people. It's not that you're dealing with making sure the law is enforced correctly. It's not that you didn't win a magnificent victory over the nuttery that is non-crime hate crimes. It's you are in fact a controversial policing pressure group with links to the right-wing populist movement, including the Reclaim Party. Right, and as recently as 3 weeks ago, you met with Suella Braverman. What a surprise. Fair Cop, which describes itself as a free speech group set up to counter police attempts to criminalise people for expressing opinions that don't contravene any laws. Yep. Met with Braverman on at least 2 occasions. Oh, the horror. Were there cakes? Does Braverman take coffee with tea with sugar? Coffee and tea with sugar or without sugar? Does she take milk? They've done this. I mean, it was 3 weeks ago as well. It happened. The horror, right? Fair Cop. The organisation has publicly criticised the existence of diversity and inclusion programmes. And what's your problem, Bert? What? Where are you? Where you been? Becoming known for its anti-trans rhetoric. No, it's pro-women. What's wrong with these people? Oh, it's the left, isn't it? It's the hard dildo of bummery. Left. You're right over there. Hurts. Come back to normality, you'll be fine. So they've publicly criticised the existence of diversity and inclusion programmes. They're nonsense. And became known for its anti-trans rhetoric and supported pro-Israeli sentiment while denigrating Palestinian supporters as terrorist sympathisers. Byline Times, what? Despite this, Fair Cop, despite what? Enjoyed at least 2 audiences with Braverman since she became Home Secretary in October 2022. So you've got a problem with Braverman meeting with people with different views than yours. This is just the normal critical social justice cobblers, isn't it, from Byline Times? Bye, Byline Times. That's what I want to see. I want to see you go bust. I don't really. I'd like to see you be robust, i.e. truthful, actually take people to task, if that's what you think they need to be taken to task for. But this is not that, okay? So what are the links? That's the next thing. Who can we link them to, right? All right, fair cop? With links to nationalist political party Reclaim, polemicist Lawrence Fox, and Brexit-backing multi-millionaire Jeremy Hosking, Faircop claims to work with the College of Policing, police forces, police and crime commissioners, and other relevant authorities to influence policy and approach to law enforcement. Again, so what? Founded in 2020 by former policeman Harry Miller, who has made derogatory comments about Muslims, Faircop also claimed on social media to have representatives embedded across the police service and boasted that it goes after those who corrupt our police forces with political ideology. Again, so what? Why aren't you doing it? Why aren't you exposing these critical social justice nutbags? All right? Or the gender ideology and queer theory cuckoos? Why? Byline Times, why aren't you doing the job? Why has Faircop got to do it when you should be doing it? Then they've got, you can tell what they're like. Then they've got a picture next for another story, and it goes, Braverman and Burble Singh, the close Tory ties of the right wing's beloved strictest headmistress. They are nuts. Andy George, president of the National Black Police Association, told Byline Times that his organisation is concerned about how groups such as Fair Cop have been able to influence policing with ideology that targets marginalised groups. This is libelous, isn't it? Who can tell me if it's libelous? I'll tag Sarah in. Sarah! Phillimore! Over the last few years, Andy George said, we have seen a crisis of confidence in policing, with incidents like the murder of Sarah Everard, the Child Q case, the Operation Hotman report into behaviour at Charing Cross Police Station, the Stephen Port report, and the recent Baroness Casey review, which found institutional racism, misogyny and homophobia in the Metropolitan Police Service, he said. Despite these findings, we have slowly witnessed a false equivalence being made between those who fight for the rights of others and those who fight to take away rights which have been gained after many years of discrimination and hostility. At a time when there is an impartiality review into policing by His Majesty's Inspectorate of Constabulary and Fire Rescue Service, it is surprising to learn that groups like Fair Cop claim to have members in many police services across the country who remain anonymous. These anonymous officers and staff could hold key roles within policing, and their influence could be holding back the progress that policing must make during this crisis of confidence from minority communities. Go and have a read, right? Because there's loads. They just go on and on and on like some bloody leftist Alf Garnett. It's all the bloody politics in it. Right? Go and have a read, see what you think. I think it's libelous. But that's just me. I don't know. I would certainly think it was an Ipso complaint, wouldn't you, at the very least? They're nuts. They're absolutely nuts. And, of course, they are, as always. They are what they say we are. So it's them. They're the racists and the homophobes. That's what they are. Critical race theory is racism. Yep. Gender identity ideology is homophobia. Queer theory and everything else that comes with all of this is anti-human, anti-reality, anti-family. In fact, it's anti-aesthetics and it's anti-love. It's horrific. And these are the type of people that are supporting it, right? Go and have a look. It's in the Dubris. There we are. A voice of dissent from the other side. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.